Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Music Box with myself, Meg Vincetta. And today I've got R&B extraordinaire, amazing singer, Kerry Feeney.
Hi.
So welcome to The Box.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's our pleasure. So I've just got to sit in the box with yourself in our studio and listen to two songs. Amazing. Like, I love your voice and your energy when you were singing.
Thank you.
And I feel like I got the whole girl power manslayer vibes. And I'm all about that life, honey. I'm all about that life. I'm here for it and I'm living for it. So tell me everything, because I want to know it all.
Okay, so my name's Kerry Feeney, and yeah, I am mainly an R&B artist. Originally from Warrington, but now I'm based in Liverpool. Music has grown massively for me since being in Liverpool. And yeah, I'm basically an independent artist. I write all my own stuff, and I think it was just for years. I've always been in music. I studied music theatre to a degree level, and I always wanted to be in music. But then one day I was like, hang on, I'm waiting for people like to kind of like make me a singer, like write songs for me, tell me that I can be in a studio, that I can be on a stage. And eventually I was like, no, I'm gonna do it myself.
Exactly.
So I literally got Logic for Dummies and like downloaded Logic and started learning how to produce, and then and then just made my own connections. Yeah.
This is the amazing thing. What is like happening in music now? It's if you're passionate about something and you want something to happen, like go-getters like yourself are just out there, just making it happen, and it's so important. We've had a few artists in today who've just, been sharing that they're on this journey, and nobody else is doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to say, here you go, here's a label, here's a contract, and this, and we'll make it great. It's all about that work that goes in behind it. It's all part of the journey.
Yeah.
Love it.
Totally
Love
agree.
it. So how long have you been singing for now?
It sounds so cliche, but honestly, my whole life, like literally, like it started with Britney Spears. When I was 2,
baby.
Stronger. Like, and then it was, I kind of just was raised on female artists, so like Christina Aguilera and things from the 90s. But then my mum loved like Pat Benatar and like Fleetwood Mac and kind of like Madonna.
I love,
obviously Madonna.
Love.
Yeah, and then I was just kind of like always singing, and then when I got to a level at high school where it was like, okay, I need to like think of a career, take this seriously, I decided to go down the route of music theatre. And I followed it all the way to a degree level, but then I was like, this isn't what I want to do. I don't want to be anyone else. I want to be myself.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and like you celebrate yourself. I mean, when I look at you, like I just know that you've got such a unique personality with your flaming hair and your tattoos. Let's talk a little bit about your tattoos, because I know you've got a new one. So
yeah, I've got Mary over here. Yeah, I kind of I think I got a tattoo to rebel when I was 18, because my mum told me not to.
I'm the same. Mum was when I was 15 though, but don't tell my mama.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, because I get that vibe from you, like independent lady, like no, you won't be told no, you'll do your own thing. No. And I think sometimes like it's fun to kind of do those things to rebel either against society or an individual or whatever it is. But yeah, I kind of love tattoos. I just love them. I don't love the pain. This one's like literally brand new yesterday, so it's still like tender and swollen, but I love it. Like I don't know, my favorite one's this one.
I love butterflies. That is actually amazing.
Yeah.
But so we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about your songs a little bit later on, but I think that really, that girl power element really does shine through, and that, you're taking control of your own sexuality and your own being. I'm just living for it, because even like when we was just jamming to your songs just then, it's like you're taking us on a story about what most girls feel. So when we're talking about that a little bit, I'm excited to get into the nooks and crannies of that. So what has been your favorite performance so far? Where do you usually gig?
Really, I haven't done many solo gigs of my own music, so I've done quite a lot of pub gigs, doing covers, things like this, quite a lot of shows, like theatre shows, but then I only started to started to perform my own music just before lockdown.
Oh,
so,
amazing.
And maybe like January time was like when I first started to sing my own songs, and I was loving it, and I really got a bug for it, and then like got the band together, and then lockdown happened, and I was back to singing in my bedroom doing but I guess I'm kind of just waiting for live music to be back.
Has lockdown helped you breathe more creativity? Have you been writing a lot?
Yeah, a lot. I'm literally writing for like an album, and like literally I wrote that many songs.
Amazing.
I'm like, I may as well just store these, and then and release them in a few years when like, I'm able to like gig them again.
I love that. So that's what I want to go on to next, actually. So. Where's your goal? So where do you want to end up? So what would be your ultimate stage to perform on?
The Brits.
The Brits. No, I am all for the Brits.
Like, I love the Brits, but like I don't know, because I was saying this the other day to a friend. I always thought, oh, I'll release a song, and then like someone will pick me up, and then I'll be at the Brits. But it doesn't work like that, and also that's not what's fun about being in music. What's fun about being in music is like, so like the Co-op are playing my song now in their stores across the UK.
Oh my god!
And then like I got a little like tour planned with like HMV. So like these little things that you can't.
Sorry, girl, I hate to break it to you. Those aren't little things. That's like a celebration, honey.
Yeah.
We're here to celebrate your achievements. That's not a little about HMV and Co-op. Just big massive corporations playing your music. Don't undersell yourself, girl.
Yeah, you're right. They're not little things. They are huge things.
Huge.
It's like you just kind of like you kind of like, when you think about, well, for me anyway, I like, when I thought about being a musician, I was like, oh, I just want to be here.
Yeah.
But then like all the things in between, all of the celebrations in between, are like what makes it so fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
the journey.
So I'm kind of not in a rush to get anywhere anymore.
No,
because it's always, every day's different. I didn't expect to be here today until like a few days ago.
Yeah.
So how amazing is it that it's always changing?
These things can just come into your orbit.
Yeah.
I think that's a really important message that you're making there, an important point, sorry, because people do expect to, I think, especially with TV shows these days, because you've got, X Factor, people go on and then they get 100 million followers from it, and then they've signed a contract, and then boom, boom, boom. But the real part of being an artist and being a journey is going on that journey of self-discovery, failures, highs and lows, and incorporating all of that into your songs.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to ask next is, when you go into your songwriting experience, do you pull on personal experiences? Because I know your songs, a lot of like love interests. So
yeah.
Tell me if I'm going too far, honey.
No, like I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know, because a lot of my songs I'm writing at the minute are like about how I enjoy feeling, or like how I want to
hypothetical
be feeling.
Or
nothing really about love, honestly. Like I write a few songs, like a few sensual songs, and like and I like to be that way, but then like I can't see myself ever writing a song like, oh, I love you, you broke my heart. Like I can't see me ever writing like too deeply into that. I'm definitely more like about like good vibes and feeling sassy and empowering other people, especially women.
Yes.
Like I write a lot of my songs for my friends, like what I want them to feel like, what I want to say to them, what they've told me, how they've told me they feel, especially like my gay friends, and I'm a big feminist as well, so yeah,
living for it. Living for it. That's why I love your song Dangerous, because it's a bit of a sassy one, it's a bit of a saucy one, it's a little sexy, honey. You gotta be feeling yourself. Even I was like, ooh.
But as soon as like I can be like ha ha ha, and as soon as it comes on I'm like, dangerous. I know where I'm at.
I love that switch. I love that. And that, it really does show, because every woman's got that side to her, and sometimes like as women we get shamed into
all the time
being ladylike, but everybody's got that side. So I can just see now at the Brits everybody like singing along, all the girls just being like so sassy.
Oh my god, well it came on, I was in a club the other day in Liverpool and it came on, Dangerous, and so the DJ recognised me and he played me, and I was at the bar with my friends, we were getting like tequila shots. Amazing. And I just heard the dun dun dun, and I was like, sounds familiar. And then I looked up, and then, I know that song. And then I looked up, and like all on the screens around like the club was my music video, and then my two best friends were like, I missed your call, and like sing, and I was like, oh. So that was a big moment. That was one of those moments we were just saying about, that like you don't expect to happen, and then when it happens,
it's like surreal.
Yeah. So like, and that was really fun.
That's amazing. I love that. I wish I was there for that, because I'd been like, yeah, dangerous. Would have been really feeling sexy in myself. Yeah. So let's next talk about Not Your Baby. So again, this is like, you're putting them in his place, you're telling him how it is, and it's a really fun, energetic song. So tell me, what was the inspiration behind that one?
It's just basically like, I don't like to be told what to do. I
love being told.
No one does. Nope. No, like everyone, like no one likes to be told what to do, and no one likes to be kind of, like kind of made to feel in a certain way. So like this, when I wrote Not Your Baby, I was kind of feeling like, oh my God, I'm young, like I'm independent, I'm free, like I'm not putting myself in any sort of box. Like we were saying before about genres, like I don't really put myself too much in a box of genres, and also with like what I choose to wear, who I choose to show up to be that day. Exactly. It's kind of like, that was like a celebration of independence, that song. A lot of people see it like I'm saying I'm not your baby to a guy, but it was never that. It was it could be like to your mum.
I won't fit in anybody's box. I'm not anybody's baby. I'm not a baby. I'm a grown ass woman.
Yeah, I'm a grown ass woman.
I love that. So what you've been up to during the social distance? Now, you told me you've got something really, really exciting coming up, making a video. So you said that you've got to do it socially distanced. So I'm really intrigued to know how that's going to work. So tell me more. And what video is it for?
It's for Not Your Baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was approached by a director who came to me with an idea, because he wanted, because I've released 2 music videos so far, for Baby Girl Know It and Dangerous, and then I wasn't planning to do a third, because I was like, I've got 2, I'm just going to focus on live performance now. But then this guy came to me and he had this great idea about kind of doing like Not Your Baby a little bit. Have you seen Hair by Little Mix? That music video, or Dua Lipa, New Rules, kind of where the girls come over and then they bring pizza and wine and do your makeup and then you go out and have a party. Kind of that vibe.
Oh, okay, girls' night.
Yeah, girls' night. But then it was like, how are we going to do that socially distanced? This is a challenge at the minute. Because we want to video it soon. So we're kind of working on that. But that's going to be based in Liverpool, and then the band is finally going to be involved in that as well, playing in the videos. So
you mentioned earlier as well, so as you say, you don't like to be put in one specific genre box, which I just think is amazing, because I even wake up most days and just I don't decide who I'm going to be probably till I'm in the car and what version is Meg. Because I'm not bipolar or anything, but
but it's like you can be like,
you can just choose.
Yeah, you can be cheeky Meg one day, you could be sassy Meg, you could be like, it depends on how it's being authentic.
There's always a little level of sassiness.
Always.
But so I've completely lost my point now because I'm getting so excited.
You were saying you were saying about like putting yourself in a box of genres.
But you were saying that you were working with this new band, so you're collaborating. So your genre is kind of changing. So from what we've heard so far from the 2 songs that are on today's show, is quite R&B. But you mentioned to me that there's a little bit of a rock element coming into it.
So I was with the band and we were kind of playing around with things, and it's kind of gone the way where the live sound now with the band is going to be rocky. A little bit rocky, so I'm not afraid of like doing a little bit of rock. I
love a bit of rock.
Yeah, and it's fun. It was kind of what I was raised on as well.
Well, Fleetwood Mac is kind
rocky,
of
like
rock.
Pat Benatar. It's like soft rock.
Yeah,
and I think that's the way the live sound is going, because obviously I can always just bring along a backing track and do it like the studio version. Or I have a guitarist, so we do acoustic.
There's something special about a band, there isn't there?
It feels so like, and I feel like when you're paying to go and see someone and you have like the whole live set up, and it's like, because I've got a girl who's on keyboard, but she also plays saxophone.
Oh wow.
So it's like, we're really playing around with it, so it's so much fun to develop this new sound,
bringing new instruments into it that you wouldn't tend to work with.
Yeah, definitely. It's a learning curve for me. But we're thinking, if it goes well with all of the live performances and people like the live sound, we could even do like a live version of the EP, you know?
Yeah,
So
that would be amazing, because again, then you're hitting two audiences, you're getting your music out to a wider, group of people, and also you're broadening your creativity horizons. And that's always something like that's really special about artists, especially like up and coming artists, exploring these new avenues and picking bits of this and picking bits of that, and then you end up with this like magical mix of amazing things, and then you're like, that's my baby, I made that.
Yeah, I made it. Yeah, it does feel that way, honestly. It's like my friends have actual children at the minute, and then they show pictures of like their children. I show pictures of like my album cover or something. Oh, like I did a video.
Yeah, I'm getting to that stage now as well, where everybody's with the baby and I'm still there like holding a bottle of wine, like, this is my baby.
This is my baby.
No, that's so cool. So is one of your songs in particular your baby?
It was always Baby Girl Know It, because it was the first single and the first music video. But it is changing to Dangerous. It is.
Yeah, because I can see why, because it's so catchy. And I guess when you're performing, does something take over you? Because you're quite, like, when I'm talking to you now, you're quite chilled, still sassy. But I think when you're performing, something else comes out of you. So do you have a bit of an alter ego?
I was definitely saying this the other day, like, because one of my friends said to me, she's like a long-standing best friend, and she was like, Kerry, like your music doesn't sound like you. Like, you're really soft and like a little bit goofy and a little, and like I guess erratic and excitable. But then your music and the way you perform is like dead serious.
Fierce.
Fierce. Thank you. Yeah. And like she said this, and then I was like, yeah. And I feel like, because I've spoken to a lot of friends who have like artist names, and I was like, yeah, there's definitely a Kerry Feeney the person and a Kerry Feeney the artist for sure. But yeah, I just accidentally step into her. But I think it's like a protection thing as well, like because I can be myself with you now. Yeah. But when I'm performing, I'm like, I'm professional now.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
this
at work.
Is professional me.
I
wish I had a professional me. I'm just a goofy mess all the time.
It's the best way to be.
I love that. So tell us what's next on the cards for you then. So do you have a date when you're going to release some new music? What platforms are you currently on? What platforms are you going to get onto?
I'm currently on all platforms, I believe. I'm obviously on like Spotify,
Apple Music.
Yeah, all of them, iTunes, all that. I'm most proud about being on, on Instagram stories when you can like tag a song.
Oh wow!
I'm most proud about that.
Like, oh my god! Okay, so I'm definitely going to be uploading one of those today.
Oh my god, please.
Okay, we need to do a selfie, and I'm going to upload that.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm like, I just know the artists. Okay, I just know the artists.
I was actually so proud. I was like telling like my friends, like, tag me, tag me. Yeah, but it's fun because now like people I don't know like use my music in their stories. It's really cool. But yeah, next is the music video for Not Your Baby. The HMV tour will be going ahead. We just don't know when. It could be next year.
Tell us a little about that then. So the HMV tour, is it what type of artists are on there?
It's just me. It's just me and the band. Yeah.
Oh,
so HMV started to stock my CDs, and then I'm stocked in 6 stores now.
Wow, sorry, that's another big just dropping mics left, right, and centre. Yeah. HMV just casually stock my single. That's it. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, it is so excitable. I go in there sometimes and just look at the CD and then walk out. Like,
have you had a picture next to it?
Yeah, I have. Like, I try not cool about it, but I'm defo fangirl.
No, I'm like, you've got to fangirl yourself. Oh my god, hype yourself up.
Yeah, but so like that'll be happening.
So where will you be performing?
Just in the stores with the band. So obviously, like at the minute, you can't gather people together. But as soon as like those rules are lifted, I'll be able to get with the band, and then we'll be able to gather a group of people to listen in the stores. Yeah. So yeah, that's just on. But it's all coming. It's just
that's so cool. That's actually funny because one of my earliest like music memories is going into the HMV stores with my granddad. I used to go every single Saturday, and there would be guest up and coming artists performing, and like the fact that you're doing that is such a huge deal. So amazing. I love that.
Thank you.
So where can we find you on your socials?
So it's Kerry Feeney Music on Instagram and Facebook, and then I am Kerry Feeney on Twitter because Kerry Feeney Music was too long. So,
how about YouTube? Anything on there?
Yeah, 2 music videos on YouTube. If you type in Kerry Feeney, I should come up now.
Cool.
Yeah, and then and there's like Dangerous and Baby Girl Notes on there, and just
Amazing.
connect, yeah.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for coming on your show, and I'm so excited to see what the future brings for you. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks everybody for tuning in once again, and this has been Meg Vincetta from The Box with Kerry Feeney. Bye.